Yes, now welcome to the video. This is the basket I was telling you. Now, the secret to weaving is you have to know the size of the product that you're going to weave on. So if you're weaving small baskets, we usually use the smaller cane, which is this one, which is around 2mm round. So if you're weaving chairs, we use 3mm and the 4mm as well. So for smaller baskets like this is the cane that I use. The advantage is the secret to weaving that most people don't know is that it requires shaping. So it is much easier to shape the product so that you get some uniformity through the different types of cane, just like the one I'm using. Now, this one is the sling bag, the one that you're weaving. So we weave here, usually weave going upwards, and then we also weave from the bottom. Yeah, so I'm taking you through on how we are doing it. Just how we are doing it. This is exactly how we do the weaving. Always soak the cane for 5 minutes. The purpose of soaking the cane in water is to make it flexible, such that when you're weaving, there are no cracks. As you can see here, there are no cracks at all. Yeah, there are no cracks on the edges or on the corners here. So that is the purpose. Yeah, now these baskets, they're supposed to be shipped to Malta. We talked with the owner, so we agreed. Okay, our client is a fashion designer. She's from Malta, so she ordered from us directly from our Instagram page. That is why it is very important. It is very easy to grow a business if you are doing online. The advantage with online is you're able to reach different people from different parts of the world. Yeah, so this is how we do it. Before doing online, we used to sell baskets to hotels and furniture to hotels and game lodges. But what happened during COVID, there's something I learned. Okay, it was unfortunate that time I contacted the virus, but I was able to survive it. During that time of COVID, most hotels and game lodges, they closed because of the spread. But what kept me surviving were these social media accounts. So I was selling a lot on YouTube, LinkedIn. I've not sold much on YouTube because still we are a smaller channel, but at least now we are reaching to 10,000 subscribers. So that is how I managed to get into online. We really sold at that time, even when things were not going well during the prevalence of this virus. So that is why I always encourage people. It is very important to grow your brand or to grow your business online. Because if you grow online, you actually reach more people. These are not the times of before, like you would spend a lot of money on marketing, like paying for adverts, maybe doing catalogs, the old system of marketing. Right now, it is very, very easy to grow a business when you are doing things online. But if you are doing it the right way and consistently, if you are doing it, always be consistent and don't feel discouraged, even if people are not watching for that time. But with time, you'll be able to get you'll be able to build your own community. Yeah, so this is how we are doing the basket. So once we reach the top here, there's something called binding. This is now what you call binding. So the bottom is supposed to look like, the top is supposed to look like the bottom. Yeah, so this is how we are doing it. So it is also very important when you're shooting videos, you tell your viewers to engage. That way the YouTube algorithm is able to pick up on your content and share it to different people. That is the secret. So I'm moving from the rooftop. This is current side. Yeah, today is a little bit cold. Right now in the month of December, there are a few showers of rain here and there. I would also like you guys to tell me where you're watching this video from. I would also like your correspondence in questions so that I'm able to explain in the next video. I'm able to explain in the next video on the questions that people have asked, to answer some questions here and there. So this basket takes something like between around 2 hours to finish. It will take me around 2 hours to finish. So we're almost reaching the top. Then I'm going to show you the final product after I've just finished weaving. I'll show you now. A lot of people have asked me these questions. Where do I get the rattan from? When I started importing rattan, I used to import it from Indonesia. But the problem, there were challenges. Oh, let's wait for... Yeah, I was waiting for that helicopter to pass. Now, a lot of people asked me questions. Where do you get the rattan from? So I used to get it from Indonesia. But what happened? Actually, Indonesia is the largest producer of rattan on earth. So what happened is we had to look for an alternative country because rattan was banned there. The government said they had to do it because they were trying to preserve their forests. Yeah, now that's the top. You're almost about to start binding. So that's how the top looks like. That's how the top is. Yeah, this is how the top is. Yeah, so now we are about to do cane binding. So the most important thing first is to cut this cane. So you cut it from the right hand side so that you're able to do the binding easier. Yeah, so this is how we cut it from the left. Yeah, so this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Yeah, so I'll show you the final outcome from the basket, yeah.